Welcome back. Next up, we're in Enschede, where home side Twente in the red strip take on Utrecht. Utrecht, who have come off the gas a little since their great run of 2 months ago, now dropped down to 7th in the Dutch league table. And Twente, for their part, also going through the doldrums, hovering down just above the relegation zone. But it's Twente now pressing, and that was certainly worth trying, and trying to chip Oosterwolde. Action now from the second half, 0-0 at half-time. Twente under their new coach Jan van Staar. Blaise Nkufo plays back. There's plenty of players in there to support. Twente going downhill fast since the departure of Jason Kalina. Maybe just coincidence. Kalina heading off to PSV, and Twente have really not been in good form since then. Good turn by Blaise Nkufo, the big Congolese. Not finishing well there at all. There's Folkboy, the coach of Utrecht, and Twente have lost their coach Rini Coolen, who resigned after a string of bad results, as I mentioned. Not a great tackle. The referee didn't like that, and Dwight Tiendali picks up a yellow card for his troubles. There's Tiendali. That might... Oh, it does go all the way in! And that's a mistake that Oosterwolde should not have made. And Kennedy Bakakoglu scores on 69 minutes, just seconds after Tiendali was yellow carded. Keeper may have been slightly unsighted by one or two players jumping up. Either way, a great goal by Bakakoglu. It's Ramsey, little Ramsey. So 1-0 to FC Twente. This is... Oh, Blaise Nkufo setting him up nicely. This has got to be a goal. It is. Charbel Touma makes it 2-0. Tiendali not having a good day at the office. Well, this really will buoy the spirits of Twente fans. They have lost 4 matches on the trot. And as for FC Utrecht, they haven't lost in 6 matches. But it's FC Twente leading here, and time is certainly running out for Utrecht. This would be a huge morale booster for Twente. Adil Ramsey. Ramsey manages to get off not a bad-looking cross. Deflected. Robin Elise was in there looking for it. The shot from Rick Cruyff. Time just about up. Twente lead 2-0. Blaise Nkufo calling for it. Touma crosses. This is Blaise Nkufo. Nice control. Keeps it on the floor and scores on 86 minutes. 3-0 to Twente, and that is it for Utrecht. They certainly came to Enschede with high hopes, but they will drop the 3 points. And a big win for Twente in front of a home crowd of 13,000. Next up, we're at the NAC Stadium, where home side NAC take on Sparta Rotterdam. NAC in the yellow strip. NAC, who have recently lost the services of Pierre van Hooijdonk, who's gone back home to Feyenoord. Referee looks straight for his pocket, and it looks like Timothy Derrick will go into the referee's book. Referee Ruud Bossen there. Chance for NAC. Oh, just caught in the feet of René Ponk. What an unbelievable stop. Certainly unorthodox. It really skipped down very, very low. This is Derrick. Timothy Derrick, who's gone down. The referee is reaching into his pocket. Some confusion here. In fact, he's giving the yellow card to Timothy Derrick for diving, which is his second yellow, and he's off. Well, it certainly didn't look like a dive from this angle. You would have to see it again, but obviously the referee says there was no contact. He went down unnecessarily. Well, that was touch and go. But that angle would say that there was perhaps no touch. Well, Danny Schenkel there of Sparta Rotterdam, a very relieved man, obviously thought the referee was going to dish out that yellow card for him. And Sparta Rotterdam now pressing forward. Should have passed it. Dieter van Toornhout had an opportunity there to pass. Failed. That's Leonardo. Leonardo Santiago, who has come on for NAC in the second half now. Referee waves play on, and Sparta Rotterdam are literally throwing players at NEC just wide. And Maceo Riquez perhaps should have passed that to Leonardo Santiago. So no goals as yet in this match, and time running out. Free kick for Sparta Rotterdam. Met well. So very nearly the winner. That came within a hair's width of the goal. NAC now igniting the excitement of the home fans with perhaps a last chance. And even Leonardo can't find a way through. Out wide for Gudeli. He's going to shoot. Great stop from Davy Sholin. Pietro getting a touch, and that one rattling the bar. Well, there's certainly been the opportunity to score from both sides here, and that one was unbelievably unlucky. The referee, the linesman, was there to judge whether it crossed the line. Certainly didn't look like it did on the replay, but that was very, very close. This is Mendes. A great run through. This is Rikers with a weak final effort. There's the whistle for full-time. 0-0 here in Breda. NAC against Sparta Rotterdam. And finally today we head to the far north of Holland, where the home side Heerenveen take on ADO Den Haag. Heerenveen in the home strip of blue and white with those interesting red flowers native to this part of Holland. This is the Swede, Lasse Nielsen. Oh, Nielsen powers that one through on 2 minutes. The 24-year-old Swede really hammered that home. And that's 1 to the Frisians. They've got their own language, their own dialect up here, their own flag even. And a crowd of 20,000 here at the Aberlenstra Stadion, the home ground of Heerenveen. And that is not bad for a town of just 30,000. This is Eliero Alaya. Alaya, perhaps looking to play himself on. Instead, the shot comes from the boot of Gert van Uden. Calls for a handball, and the referee has certainly agreed with ADO. Well, that was some pretty sloppy-looking play from both sides, really. Finally, Heerenveen managed to clear. And on the break, it's Lasse Nielsen again. He's going to score his second goal on 34 minutes. Lasse Nielsen, the 24-year-old Swedish winger, with an intercept, makes it 2-0 before the break. This is Nielsen again. Lasse Nielsen has been, whoa, that looked like he was brought down. You need a closer replay to see how much contact there was. Great cross, though, by Lasse Nielsen. Met initially by Brugink. Heerenveen jostling with Groningen at the moment for spots in the Champions League. Now in the second half. And some very excited Frisian fans there. Uga Yildirim with the free kick. Just wide. And a change for Heerenveen. And on comes Mark de Vries. This is Lasse Nielsen. Well, there were some confusion there amongst the ADO players, but it looks like he scored his third goal. So a hat-trick for Nielsen. And that goal on 78 minutes. Paul Bosveld passed it to him, and what a great performance by the Swede. Well, it looked like half the ADO players were asleep. They were claiming offside. Well, perhaps it was, but the referee says that it was okay. Lasse Nielsen comes off on 80 minutes and is replaced by Thomas Prager. Heerenveen looking for a fourth, and a desperate arm from Robert Zwinkels prevents them from doing just that. Daniel Pranjic is unable to get that fourth goal. And it finishes up in a 3-0 win for Heerenveen. And there's the table after round 22. PSV on top with a clear 3-point lead over Feyenoord, followed by AZ. NEC have really pushed up. Groningen in 5th, then it's Heerenveen, Utrecht, Ajax doing disastrously at the moment by their high standards. They're in 8th. RKC in 10th with 31 points, followed by Rode AC, Heracles, Twente, Sparta, NAC, ADO, Willem II and RBC still without a single victory this season, and just the 5 points for them. The scorers chart has Klaas Jan Huntelaar now with Ajax on 18, followed by Shota Abaladze with 17, Dirk Kuyt of Feyenoord in 3rd with 16, then it's Hugendorp with 12, and Farfan of PSV also with 12 goals. And there's the question from last week's program. What was the final score in the match between Groningen and NAC? The answer was Groningen winning 3-2. There's your winner. And Wong Tit Chi will take home Princess household appliances from Holland, valued at $1,700. And now the question from this week's program for next week. Who received a red card after the final whistle in the match between Groningen and Heracles? And you can send your answer to Post Office Box 70100, Kowloon Central Post Office, remarked Dutch Soccer League. And on the back, of course, just put your name, address, ID number, telephone number, and, of course, the answer to that question. And that's all we have time for this week. Join us again, same time next Sunday, for more action from the Dutch Football League. Bye for now.